When you think of classic Sega video game series, such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Jet Grind Radio, or Knights, what is the first thing that comes to mind? If you said tennis, but you kind of ruined my joke. Sega Superstar Tennis for the Xbox 360. It's tennis, but with Sonic and Tails and Amy and Human Amy and Monkey and other Monkey. You know, I'm really glad that they rushed Sonic 06 to work on this title. Honestly, I'm not sure what more there is to say besides, let's play a game where you play tennis as Sonic. This sounds like something.
Why wasn't I playable? I was so popular in 2008.
You mean Silver was, and it's freaking Sonic Tennis. Why do you want to be a playable character?
Fair point.
Sega Superstar Tennis. Whether you think this game was lazy or not, you can always count on Sega to give us a beautiful CGI intro. Oh wow, look at Sonic. He's doing all the cool things you can't actually do in this game, and yeah, he killed Eggman. What a hero. Stinking Eggman trying to play tennis, what a jerk. Glad he's dead. Glad we killed him, 'cause tennis. The main mode of this game is Superstar Mode, and it's a sort of campaign where you play different tennis-based objectives themed on various games from Sega. You can choose to play as one of 8 characters right off the bat and unlock 8 more throughout the game. Gee, for a game about Sega in general, it sure does have 3 Sonic characters and not many characters from other games. Also, Eggman's just like, well, I guess I'm in tennis now. Oh, sheesh, it's lit up in here, and oh, never mind, it's Big the Cat. Crap. So, how to play tennis. Run around and tap X. There, you've experienced all this game has to offer. GG, fun stuff. Honestly, there's a bit more to it, like aiming where you hit the ball, and hey, Virtua Tennis on the Dreamcast was the same thing, and that game was pretty fun. But here, it can get a tad boring, and then you lose your train of thought, and you accidentally suck at tennis.
I've got it!
You can dance to the epic soundtrack if you get too bored, though, so that's kind of a plus. There are a few different gimmicks to keep things fresh, and oh yes, Sonic, use all the Chaos Emeralds to win a game of tennis, why don't we? Poor Eggman. Everyone's taking this way too seriously.
Aren't you worried?
No, I'm not worried. Sonic is flipping tennis. Also, Silver. Jeez, Knuckles, would you chill? It's just tennis. Why is everyone getting so upset about this?
I'm afraid our little game ends now.
That's very true. The game ended. That dialogue was more fitting than it was in Sonic 06. Why are we using Sonic 06 dialogue? So yeah, this mission specifically is just a normal game of tennis, and look out, Sonic, I'm gonna chuck spike balls at you. Step into Sega World. Not a Sega World or the Sega World, just step into Sega World. We're in Sega World now. A world filled with tennis and... yes. Let's check out a different theme. Jet Grind Radio, definitely one of the best Dreamcast games. Collect spray cans. Okay, my mistake. Sega World has that too, but it's still tennis. Oh, it's lit. Every match you start is really lit. Can I actually use that word now? I'm pretty sure like any meme that's over a week old, I get really slammed for using, so I'm probably going to stop using the word lit. Honestly, these non-tennis match missions are super pointless, and they really aren't very game-y, but you gotta give props for the presentation. You get a nice-looking world, game aspects, and sound effects from the original title, and it's pretty good. And of course, a top-notch soundtrack. Honestly, despite the boring gameplay, it's all pretty and glamoury enough to stop me from getting too bored. Okay, besides her, she's a little bit creepy. Alright, Monkey Ball. I can never say that name again, can I? Why did they ever name the series that? Well, great job, Mimi. You done good. Even the game gets bored of itself. What the heck? Jeez, get with the program. It is not that hard to run and push X. Come on, it's kind of addicting if you give it a chance. So... Monkey Ball's first mission was fairly easy, to say the least. The second is another gimmick game, and these gimmick games are probably the best part of Superstar Tennis. Kind of unfortunate that the best part of the game is when it's not being what it's supposed to be. Samba my amigos! It's still lit. This is just another normal tennis game, and this guy doesn't mind getting hit in the balls, and my special is dancing and being unfair, and that's about it. Moving on. Okay, so you get the gist of Superstar mode, but let's check out some of the others. Games! Because I guess we haven't been playing a game so far. Okay, let's try Sonic the Hedgehog, because I'm Patter. Gee, sure was nice of Eggman to build a tennis court in his base, I guess. It's just more off-topic games that have nothing to do with tennis. And Tails, why are you holding a tennis racket? What did you think we were gonna do, play tennis? Pfft, this game is called Superstar Tennis. You should have known better. Now, even if you have a game that a lot of people might find boring, unlockable characters are enough incentive to finish any game. So what kind of characters do you get here? Wow. And I thought Link could get a little bit disgusting with no pants. Anyway, you get these dudes. Meh. Knights is all round. What? Not all around, he's just all around. Now, a few of you may argue that I'm spoiling the game, but for one thing, it's flippin' Sega Tennis, come on. And for another thing, the game spoils things for you. It shows you what characters you can get in the high score areas, so that's just stupid. Also, this dude's face, hi, wow. You are beautiful. You also have unlockable Superstar themes, and although I couldn't unlock them because I don't have the patience with this type of game at least, my brother Nick has got a lot more gumption than I do. So let's check out some of the unlockable stages, starting with Puyo Pop. Oh, it's just Knights, but tennis, but Tetris, but not, because it's Puyo Pop. Virtua Squad is a bit more unique. It's actually an aim and shoot game, which is kinda tennis still. Space Harrier is just a scrolling shooter with still kind of tennis still? Hold up. Beyond holding tennis rackets and playing on tennis courts and the occasional singles match, what does this game have at all to do with tennis? I mean, at least 60% of this game has absolutely nothing to do with tennis, and that's probably the more fun part of the game anyway, so why did they even base this game after tennis?
Well, for one thing, obviously Mario did it.
Well, yeah, but Mario does a lot of things. Why not baseball or soccer or, I don't know, chess?
Actually, that's very simple, heck, even simpler than the idea of a one-button tennis game. Isn't it obvious? The amount of reasons this game exists are overwhelmingly present. Sega All-Star Tennis isn't just a random mixture of Sega mascots that popped out of nowhere. This game, in fact, wasn't the first to confuse the industry with its pointlessness. Sega Superstars on the PS2 was exactly the same thing that this tennis game is, a random cash-in of classic series popularity based around a single gameplay gimmick. In this case, the iToy, a camera attachment for the PS2. So deductively, this next title in the Superstar series would be the same thing, but it would leech off a different trendy gameplay aspect, tennis. But the question still remains, why tennis? Why not something like Dr. Sonic, or maybe something that everyone wanted, like a Sonic dating simulator? The answer to that goes by the same formula of these cash-ins, and isn't as random or abstract as it seems. This game released in 2008, only 2 years after Wii Sports became the smash hit that it was, and 2 years seems like just enough time to make a game to cash in on the family party sports genre. That is, enough time if the game is simple enough to make. Tennis, being objectively the simplest game on Wii Sports, made a good fit. So you see, this is just an attempt to use classic series popularity to sell a game, while choosing a gameplay to base it around depending on what's trendy or popular. It's all a mixture of popularity and an attempt to keep series alive that wouldn't have any new installments for a while, except for Shenmue, and it all revolves around one aspect that Sega themselves latch onto more than we know. And that aspect is, they're kind of lazy and really didn't care.
Snock. Hey, what is up, guys? Thanks a ton for watching this video. Sorry, I don't actually know what the next What's Up With will be at the moment, but if you do want to find out as soon as I know what it is, I will be posting it to Twitter. Check out the link to my Twitter page in the description. I post updates to videos all the time there. And, of course, if you like this music, go and check out DJ Bassfox whilst you're in the description. His channel is there, and he's got tons of music much like this, and other original tunes as well. Definitely check that out. Thank you all a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, have yourselves a wonderful day. Snock.